주고 자름 붙이나다 지금 입전으로는 생년 정도 솔라다 지금 칼라불이 다 텔라지 나포저에로 드라 탑치 텐데로 또 잔다 마르쇼조리 다트순 삼적 제국이 유스 아니 맞고기 월드 미디어도 자름 붙이라 니버터 본다시고 유스 에지데 맞고기 티치다는 안루요레 아니 동세 찍파르라나 그럼니 싹증냐 단다 보자니 까냐시 로디요리 아니 톤데그 타니 아니 주무시고 유스 입전 아니 동세 제와데 카르tina 벤치름 붙이 긴디 취제냐마 아니 직동 규제 급직 고나 그 쳇다 나와기 지와 쥐달라 아니 잔다 마르쇼 정기 아니 공루 뜨거다가 공루 돈 노미 아니 카르성 차메 따톤 달롱 드르니 롱오 다니 sabjis 두고요 그래도 벤치름 붙이 지위 아니 보고노 찹스 총가 부시럽 잠수 다가노시 그 몽부치요 단다 잔나가 그 보고 잔나 총가 녀도 녀점버 성마 아니 차치 지금 미비도 루주라 똥구비스 어디다치 아니 동생아한테 보고 놀라라 아니 잔다 그 드레미 톡토노 치텐 로모텔라 아니 칼라불 텔라 승크다 아니 같이 보고 나와 롱고구요스 어디다치 치다니 만들어지라 아들이니 만고요 아니 티질라 워터와 레선디 질라 아니 워터와기 잔나 파장삼 건 닝부츠 장나 카나다 자요라 다와 지그롱라 단다게 콩쿠르 콜람카니 아니 가츠 자르무치데 포크치다 인드다지나 포톤 트트그리 딘다스치다니 워터와니 카나다가 노스코샤 헬리팩스 로 시 단데 세글 그통 로야레 아니 티질라 카스르 코르네 양나다 아니 헬리팩스니 디니슬레나 아니 밴쿠버 바다타 카나다 자용라 딘다지 파르치 다와 지스 부르크리 삼고도 어디 아니 인다지 익차다 몽부크르디 요리라 사자공알리나 안테니가 프리디치 어디다지 마론 수수기 리카 작창나 안들지 마론 루비요 드지디 잠발랑 마론기 리카다 디술라티나니 고 저컵다 마론기 사치 고리 삼고 드르치 담만 루비요 마도 제바키 그치 무기르메 아니 다 드린 데라 마츠기 초론 초라 아니 단다 पुलिस चिकिन सबको सबसे आनी पुषा इतना नंबर नीचे आने वाले माय सबका जंबा आने हर दूर कम शिवजी कॉन्ट्री सबसे बॉम्ब लगा दो सारनी बुजुर्ग सबका रे आने तगा नौ शिव कुमिन सबका आने तगा नौ शिव जंबा आने गुरों के सबका सममागिंग का तुमने जोनी मीनिंग खर पे बना दांदा पार लगला गातु ये ना आने हाँ संगा जब शुभ मांग दो छोड़ो आने माय सबका रे 아니 다가냐 멍멍 길랑이 녀 탑바니 특지체동 같은 지시고요. 아니 다가 너 연계라 제가 멍멍 웹시 참말랑 녀 탑바니 같은 지마라 잡수잖아. 참말라 마로 컨트롤 어떤 거 마로 카피 잡게엔 아니 마로 잡고야 참말 천사네. 다가 너 인자로 지 같이 철로니 철로 템버셔. 와절로
데이터 첩지도 다나가서 대 빠산스는 라파가 총리래. 뭐라 다들이 상계잡을 생겨 이거 지르가 공조도 넘슈는 게 인수도 안 나가서 단다 제다 벽에서 필요나 쉬고요.
어리 아니 제바들이 가데 가서 산에 디그 주는 상박이 니만이 로랑 백 그거 거기 되지 되라 녀탁바 특지지 로 딱바 산이 지고 말이야.
그래.
그룹버스 야 말아.
그래. 우리 제다 요나. 제다 요나. 내 보부스라. 제가 요러나.
Subject the line to
올라.
Ama deixa eu partir.
별로 못 해도
왜요?
해동이 술을 지금
Oh iya. Saun jo.
Lasso ni.
야 잡고치
Lo. Lo. Oh iya. Oh iya, tanda khamti lagi. Ya, Ada ya baca. Ya. Ciri ya. 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 어리 아유. 부머. 그래서 다 유유 아유.
내가 맞았다. 뭐야? 먼저 나가기 다 타면 돈돈데 될래서 다 자주 죽지서 막 가면 정하리샤. 나부터 투수 배로나 깡고리 연구도.
Kom du jag så snämt till.
그래. 산에 들어오는
뭐야? 그래서 저래.
뭐야? 다 드니야 저제 그래 아니 드니야 산에 솔람라기 구제도지야 벽계슈 한 그런 바사 들라 드니는 인가 되제
뭐야?
And rich or poor, or Asian or Western, believer or non-believer, old or young. No need money. No need sort of, I think they brilliant, I think they brain.
남시야 부 쇼다 그 남시 빼.
You can see some animals.
남시야 부 군데 칼로 모다야 부 모다 칼로와야 부 칼로와야 부 칼로 그 제월이야 부
But then
상상하게 제월
initiative must come from
Today Uber the women has this rasta.
I think genuine lasting peace not come from, say, document or some rules.
I Canada ke me do sama shat pe ya bu do me do. Sama. Ko ba tu de jana. Yeah, then divorce. La rosa. Mara check it. The left hand da.
It's a sacred journey. It's a journey of transformation.
There's no doubt all these people are going to go away and start expressing in their creative meetings what synthesis is for them.
The people here, I believe, got some spark of spiritual flame.
What he was really concerned about was, did people open their hearts? And it was obvious to him that they did.
I think the idea of what's it, the concept of pluralism in religion, and also the concept about our responsibility to take care about environment, about planet, and then also the concept of non-violence. Now today, I think many parts of the world, these concepts there now. These concepts, say in early part of the century, I think very few people share these concepts about the environment. I think almost none, maybe almost none. Anyway, if you look from various angles, humanity now today becoming more mature.
Alles. Shagya.
I think in my life, particularly as a contemplative, an active contemplative, as a kind of mystic, is I strive to be consistent. That my actions, my words, my relationships with everyone, everything, all beings, and particularly myself, that there's a consistency between that deep awareness I have in my spiritual practice that has saturated my whole life, that informs my words and my actions and everything. And it's an uphill battle. My name is Wayne Teasdale, 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 Wayne Teasdale. I'm from Chicago, and I teach and write. And, I went to Varanasi at the end of my second stay in India. So this was around 1988, spring of 88. And I was very tired, and it was at a low point in my trip. This is how I met the Dalai Lama. I met some Tibetan monks who were at Banaras Hindu University. And they invited me for tea, and I went there and I had a wonderful discussion with them. And one of them said, "You must go and see the Dalai Lama." And I said, "Oh, I don't think so, maybe at some point, my mind was on getting home." So I left India, went to London. I was in England a month, and after a couple of days in England, this woman scholar, Isabel Glover, came to see me, and she said to me, "Wayne, you should go see the Dalai Lama." I thought, what is this, a conspiracy? What's going on here?
Right.
She said, "Yes, you must do that, and he's here in London right now." So she gave me.
This is going to be special.
As the saying goes, we'll all be changed because of the contact. And the work that we're already doing will be amplified because of us coming together for a moment of time, sharing, and then going back into our work. So the Dalai Lama is a focal point of consciousness, a focal point of energy, of attention that we can use, for lack of a better word, to go deeper into what we're already doing.
Traffic on the dozen. I see my the dinner on that. See my I'm a suit in the class. I'm a still a man in the dressing air.
The night before we were to meet with him, I had a dream. And in this dream, he was sitting in that semicircle. His Holiness was up in the front. And someone asked a question. They said, "Your Holiness, speak to us of spiritual liberation," or something to that effect. And His Holiness goes on to say, he goes on to quote some of the Buddhist texts about liberation. And in the dream, I interrupted him. I said, "That's not liberation. That's just quoting scriptures. We don't want to hear that." So the next day, the event started. And it was the same setup as in my dream. Someone asked a question about spiritual liberation or something like that, and I said to myself, "Oh no." And His Holiness said, "Well, as a Buddhist monk, I would answer a question like this," and he quoted some things. He said, "However, I've had my own insights throughout his practice." And he began to speak. And inside I went, phew. But that affected me because I realized that he was authentic. He was not an individual that was a fundamentalist Buddhist, that was caught up in quoting Buddhist scriptures or quoting the Buddha or anything like that.
He's a simple monk, as he says. When I see His Holiness, I see the Dalai Lama, but I really don't see that office Dalai Lama. I see him as a person, I see the saint that he is. I see that incredible compassion that he has, and that total acceptance and love for me that he has, and that he has for everybody else.
He's very real, very authentic, no pretense, to the point, not a lot of what I would call airy-fairiness.
When I envision him, I think that in all the world, he's probably the leading moral authority.
Because he is a manifestation of the divine, as we all are.
I met the Pope last year, and his question to me was, "Do you want my blessing?" I mean, not how can I change the world, right?
because he's dealing with a nation, life and death issues, he is able to maintain his joy through his work, through his meditation and his practice. When you're in his presence, things that you think are so important fall away. And you leave with what's really, really important in your life.
But it's a hard
내
connection,
개미총아
and
개미총아 두고
I've
쉬어야
never
돼.
been able to hide
아
from him.
내일로
And
다
I've no
배바고
desire
해
to.
창마를
Your
집에
Holiness,
가.
we've been privileged to have so much time with you. I was wondering whether we should not call you Our Holiness. But then I realized that would not be good Buddhist detachment. My task here is to outline the issues that we will be discussing. We created them as paradoxes, as opposites that are in conflict. And how do we resolve this conflict? So the first one is, while we all would like to see every human being on the planet have basic necessities of life, we continue to have a situation where there's we continue to destroy the earth and don't seem to be able to stop. Although many people on the planet are going through a spiritual awakening, there is still great resistance to the application and use of this awakening in our institutions.
But since we do not have that idea,
Okay, bye bye.
actually, she taught us, you yourself, your own master. Ultimately, you yourself creator. So one's own future entirely depends on one's own shoulders. Put it on there.
What would the Buddha and Christ think of the American dream? Well, we know what
This widening gap between rich and poor. I'm participating in this field. What I hear over and over again from all of us is the individual intent.
In some kind of collective way, because the states have become redundant under the new globalization. States have no leadership. We have no leaders, we respect no leaders. But there is tremendous energy, there's tremendous imagination.
Amla misa pe ramla. Kande da kibu de. Ta ni na la do.